Hi, I'm Amy from Flow to Fit Yoga, and today we're going to do about 10 to 15 minutes of some core work. Most of the exercises are Pilates exercises. I like the way the Pilates exercises, they work the best. They're definitely the most effective in my opinion. So I've picked some of my favorites for you. We're going to do 2 sets of 10 of everything, and just remember to do what you can comfortably do. Take breaks when you need to. If you're not used to doing these exercises, I'm going to give you some modifications to make them a little easier for you, and then you just build up to it. So don't try to do everything in one day, and just do the best you can. So we're going to start with a Pilates exercise, which is a warm-up exercise for Pilates. It's called the hundreds. So we're going to come down on our mat, lying down on your back. And the first thing with Pilates you want to always try to do is, they call it imprinting. So you're going to just shift your hips, do a little bit of a pelvic tilt, tilting your back down onto the floor so your abs are nice and engaged and strong and flat. I'm going to scooch down a little, make sure I'm in the picture. Keeping that low back on the mat is key because it's going to keep your core nice and strong, and it's going to keep your torso nice and still, and that's what we want. We want to imagine we sort of have a bag of cement or sand over your stomach to keep it nice and flat. If that hurts your low back, then you can keep the little arch in the back. So just do what works best for you. So for the hundreds, your head and shoulders lift, your belly is scooped. You're going to come up like this. You can keep your feet down. That's the easiest version, and that's good for beginners. When you take, then you can take the knees up to here. That's going to make it a little harder. And then as you advance, the legs come up. So for those of you who are going to do the advanced version with me, you're going to take your legs up. Your heels are going to be together. Toes are pointed, so your legs are in that plie position. And then the further down you drop them down, the harder it gets. So I'm going to do the hardest version. You gauge it on how intense you want it to be for you today. Hands come down by your sides. Arms are nice and straight and strong. We're going to pump the arms and use a pumping breath for 100. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 100. Good job. Hug the knees and drop the head and shoulders down. Rock side to side a little bit. Next what we're going to do is the single leg stretch. Head and shoulders lift again. Belly scoops. This time we're going to draw one knee in as we stretch out the other, and then we're going to switch nice and slow. Ready? Here we go. 1. If your neck starts to hurt, 2. You can take your hands behind your head. 3. Or just drop it down. 4. Keep the belly pressed in. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Drop it down. Hug the knees in. Rock side to side again. All right, next one we're going to do is the double leg stretch. So head and shoulders lift again. Belly scoops. This time arms and legs come out together, and then we scoop them in nice and straight and strong. Keep the belly pressed in. 2, and again you can take your hands behind your head. 3 if your neck starts to kill. 4, 5, and breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Hug them in. Rock side to side. All right, bicycle is next. Hands are going to come behind the head for this one, I like to let my thumb slide down my neck to protect the neck a little bit. Belly's going to stay nice and scooped and pressed in. We're going to take the elbow to the opposite knee nice and slow. Think rib cage to thigh, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. 4, keep that belly pressed in. 5, try not to use your neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last set. 10, hang in there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Drop it down, hug them in, rock side to side. All right, we're going to go back to the single leg stretch, but this time legs are going to be straight. Head and shoulders lift, belly scoop, legs are going to come straight up. You're going to reach up as high as you can on that leg, and then you're going to switch. We're just scissoring the legs, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, give it a little stretch at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Hug them in, rock side to side. Relax your neck and shoulders again. All right, we're going to give the neck a break. We're going to do some leg lifts. So we're going to take the hands up. I like to slide them under my low back with the thumb and index finger together. You can just bring them down by your sides if you don't like to do that. Keeping that belly pressed in, we're going to draw the knees in towards the chest, push the feet up towards the ceiling, point the toes. So again, the heels are together, toes are pointed, your feet are in that little plie. We're going to lift and lower the legs nice and straight and strong. Keep the belly pressed in. 1, don't let that low back come off of the mat. 2, you can decrease your range of motion. You can do one leg at a time. 3, you can bend your knees. This should not hurt your back. So if it's hurting your back, 4, you need to modify. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're going to hold the feet up. We're going to do little circles on the ceiling with the toes for corkscrew. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bend the knees. Hug them in. Rock side to side a little bit. Just a few more and we're done. We're going to do something that targets the lower abs. We're going to do reverse crunches. Starting with those knees bent. Hands can go back under the low back or down by your sides. We're going to straighten out the legs nice and low to the ground. Then lift them up on your inhale. A little lift to the hips. And then we're going to bend. Straighten and lift for 2. Bend. Straighten. 3. Bend. Straighten. 4. Bend. Straighten. 5. Bend. Straighten. 6. Keep going. We're just doing 10 of these. 7. 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Bend the knees. We're going to straighten it out. Take those arms overhead. Quick full body stretch just to stretch it out a little bit. We're going to work the obliques a little bit. So we're going to take the left arm out to a T, palm facing down. Right arm comes up overhead. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, and on your exhale, you're going to lift the right fingertips across the body. They're going to come to your left knee, which will be the easiest version. To the shin is going to be harder, and then up to the foot is the hardest. So again, you gauge how intense you want it to be. Take a break if you need to, and you can also take this left hand behind your head if your neck starts to hurt. Ready? Here we go. Nice deep inhale. Exhale and lift. Squeeze your waist. 1 as you come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set to this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stretch it out. And we're going to switch sides. Right arm's going to come out to a T. Left arm up and over. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. On our exhale, we're going to reach over for 1, 2, 3. I can't fit my arm over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set to this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stretch it out. All right, last one we're going to do. Arms are going to come straight up overhead, so your hands are sort of right over your shoulders. I like to lock my thumbs together. We're going to draw the knees in, then push the heels up towards the ceiling. Point the toes again. Head and shoulders lift, and it's a little lift of the hips and the shoulders. We squeeze them together. So it's a tiny little move. It's just squeezing the abs and release. 1, 2. So the hips and shoulders come up a little. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last set. Hang in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Hug them in. Rock side to side. And then stretch it out. Awesome job. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.